Welcome everybody. This is little different sound from what we normally are familiar with. This is yogic process. Thousands and thousands year old mechanism developed a tested science that how does sound impact human behavior to understand ourselves so that we can communicate better, understand ourselves so that we can communicate with others better. So when you will sit down and let this fog of rush settle down a little bit, you'll find out the language you speak, Hebrew, Hindi, Punjabi, English, French, whatever. You're just trying to connect your emotions to others, or the others trying to do that to you. When you cry, you don't cry in English. It's to be felt, right? So this evening, please just let go and forget about hearing even. Open your heart and just feel it. This is a proven science. Controlled therapy. The entire East Asia's behavioral science was based on this called nad, sound. It's not that music which heals. The narrative around us, the music heals, right? So much music. Every day, hundreds and thousands of tracks are released. So why we are at war with others and with ourselves? Why are we suffering still? Why there are words like anxiety and depression still exists? It's not the music which heals. It is the sound. The sound which makes music. Sound which gave birth to your alphabets in English. And I would like you to feel that sound. And this sound have no culture. This doesn't belong to India. This doesn't belong to a religion in a particular. This is our sound. Your sound as much is mine. You may speak some other language, but we all feel the same thing, don't we? You laugh exactly the same way. You cry for the similar reasons. And I would like you to connect to that you. Little time we have. I'm going to play 3 very amazing tracks for you. You probably heard this word mantra or mantra, not in a hocus pocus context. I'm going to share with you that this, which you call instrument, in yogic terms will be called yantra, tool. That's what it is. Piano is yantra as well. Your car, your chair, your pen, they all are the tools, the yantra. Then comes the tantra, the technique. You have a car, but you don't know how to drive. Where are you going to get? Nowhere. So you need technique. And we will be playing tantras, 3 of them, from hundreds of years going back. And then comes mantra, the solution. That's what it is. Today, I come in, there's an idea in my mind of solution for me and for us. Looking for one thing, only one, is smile. How do I be happy? How do I not to be in pain anymore? How do I reach right there, my destination? Psychological configuration. How do I attain the emotional agility? Music will do something else for you. Music will divert you. For a moment, it will create little space. You'll say, this is what I needed. But then what after? So I'm gonna play that, where you go home and it's still opening. It's still opening in your psyche. When I see you in a couple of years, you still remember all these 3 tracks. Because this is not the music of a country. This is not a tradition of a one clan. This is a human heritage. Sound to feeling, an expression of emotion. So every note will be emotionally attributed with a technique to create a mood within you. But you won't be able to listen to that music unless you're trying to feel it. So my humble request is, switch off for a moment everything and just go in conversation with yourself. Let's have fun. Let's celebrate this moment within us. Not hiding, not running, not creating diversion, but dealing with it. Feel so that you can deal, and dealing is healing. Don't run away. So before I hit a few notes of a Rag Berari, this is thousands and thousands of year old Rag. Before I go to that, I want to really talk about the healing from the concept of science of sound, the yoga of sound. There's 2 types of therapies. The outer leg is broken, rush to hospital, get operated, get it fixed. But when we talk about healing, then we have to deal with it. So we can't ignore. Entertainment will delay the process of healing. So you need to go to sound from the music. It is the sound which makes the music. It is the sound which makes the language. And some of the words I will use, not from a language in particular. The words I'm going to use, they're not to be understood, they're to be felt. So it's all about feeling. I am ready, I'm really excited, and I hope you are too. But tonight, this evening, just try to not think too much. Let your inner artist, let your inner master come and give you a hug. So, are you ready?
Hey
Sound taking to a level where I can contemplate and get in a conversation with myself. The masters, right before Europe or West had a connection with psychotherapy, psychology, the philosophy we use here in the West is 240 years old. And the ancient India brings this like thousands and thousands years. Sikhs, the word you probably heard, Sikh. The seekers of smile, seeking configuration to this beautiful gift by the Creator called life. You didn't take birth to be sad. For me, it was so simple. As a parent, I understood that if my child is not happy, how I will be happy? There's no way. So if I'm sad, if you are sad, our Creator is going to be sad. There is no way we can make Creator happy. So all the prayers, all the rituals, all whatever we do, we created a narrative for ourselves to feel better, and there is nothing wrong with that. And from that narrative, I'm going to play something for you from the university called the Sikhs, the Seekers. The Seekers of Smile. They're not like a Buddhist. The Buddhist is very different university. So is the Islam, or so is the Sanatan and Hindus. This is a different one. Here, dealing is very much major. And the raga I'm going to play was established by Guru Nanak. Rag is Asa. And the composition I've taken, 240 years after he's initiating this as a public trial. Okay, he wanted to see, does it work? Can it heal people? Can it fix people? Can you turn your trauma, your tragedy, into a wonderful thing? Can you? So he used these mechanisms. This is simple. I'm saying these things so that you can actually configure it now. Not that going to the guru Google and then searching, or these AI platforms you have and searching and reading. That's tomorrow, now. When you talk to somebody, when you go to your friend and you give a hug and you say, really wanna, I really wanna talk. Why? The expression. You are just connecting your emotion. You're just releasing that. And this is a Nanak's program. He said, people are physically, there is not issue. There's nothing that you cannot fix. Nothing. Only if you can fix the way you think. That's it. And I said, is that it? That's it, simply. But then I understood what he meant, that how far I was from emotions, my own emotions. I didn't know what my emotions are. Do you know how many primary emotions inside you? Primary, like 26 alphabets, right? How many primary emotions? Oh, we just, oh, this is something, no, not to pay attention to. I rather become a doctor or engineer. Whenever stress will come, we'll see. If you want to avoid disaster, then on time to master your emotions. Emotional agility is the master key. And you can't achieve that without feeling it. And there are 12 primary feelings. And that is whole Sikh music revolves around 12 feelings and 22 emotions. And the configuration of those emotions, I'm going to play a mood called Asa. A mood, that's the outcome, the solution. A mantra. And I noticed this, that when we are worried, the first thing we do, we lose our sleep. And when we lose our sleep, the insomnia, we are overthinking, overriding, everything is magnified. We lose our focus. And then we have problem in stomach, and from stomach something else and something else. So he introduced this rag called Asa. Asa is anti-dose to when you think, I'll do it this afternoon. No. It makes you ignite it right there. When you come back from home, your children are waiting for you to come and give food. You're tired. But for your family, because of the love, you'll do anything. And that is what Asa is. You already have it. You just need to feel it. Shall we? Yeah. राग आसा महला पहला बाबा जय कर करते कीरत होए सो कर राख वटाई तोए बाबा जय कर करते कीरत हुए सो बाबा जय कर करते कीरत हुए सो कर राख वटाई तोए। जय कर करते कीरत हुए सो कर राख वटाई तोए। कर छे गुर छे उपदेश छे कार छे गुर छे उपदेश। गुर गुर एको वेश अनेक। छे कार छे गुर छे उपदेश। छे कार छे गुर छे उपदेश। गुर गुर एको वेश अनेक। गुर गुर एको वेश अनेक। गुर गुर एको वेश अनेक। बाबा जय कर करते कीरत होए सो कर राख वटाई तोए। बाबा जय कर करते कीरत होए सो कर राख वटाई तोए। विसुए चसिया कड़िया पहरा। विसुए चसिया कड़िया पहरा। विसुए चसिया कड़िया पहरा। विसुए चसिया कड़िया पहरा। थिती वारी महुआ। थिती वारी महुआ। विसुए चसिया कड़िया पहरा। विसुए चसिया कड़िया पहरा। थिती वारी महुआ। थिती वारी महुआ। सूरज एको रुत देख नानक करते केते वेस नानक करते केते वेस नानक करते केते वेस नानक करते केते वेस बाबा जय कर करते कीरत होए सो कर राख बढ़ाई तोए बाबा जय कर करते कीरत होए सो कर राख बढ़ाई तोए बाबा जय कर करते कीरत होए सो कर राख बढ़ाई तोए। Pigeon was looking at the cat, and the cat was zooming in slowly, slowly. And from one eye, Pigeon looked at it and says, "Oopsie daisy, cat." Then he closed his eyes. And he believed that cat cannot see him. You know what happened after? And we are doing exactly similar sort of thing. There's something so basic and we are born with it. And we are closing our eyes to that. Our emotions, our feelings, and our moods. We use words, beautiful words. We say, "I love you." To cat, to a dog, to mother, to father, to girlfriend, same word. What does it mean? But how you say it. See, the word doesn't make any meanings. It is your emotional grammar. It's your punctuation. Have you ever had a conversation like that with yourself? I know we don't have a time. If you don't have time for yourself, then you don't have a time for your family. Not for your country, not for this planet. It's a time to appreciate this gift that you are born with a powerful, powerful mechanism. You're here as a protector. You're here to heal others. But we are so busy opening hospitals, right? We don't know how to take care of our diabetes, insomnia. Back in UK, I lived there 30 years, and white paper was issued by government that 60% of women at the age of 60 are in the top category of dementia. That's horrifying. It's much bigger than that. How do we delete our files? You know, the memory files, how do we delete those? Because we don't use asa to wake our consciousness. We don't make that effort to listen to what is our mind saying to us. We think mind is evil, you know. When I said, "I don't want to have a chocolate," and mind just want me to eat chocolate. I'm on this diet and mind just want to break me away from it. See, you forcing, you abusing a space. Mind is the real owner of your body. Your body is a shadow of your mind. Help your mind. Have a communication. Your mind doesn't understand language, any language, because mind gave birth to English. It is your mind which made English or Hindi or Punjabi or Hebrew, all of these languages. Mind is the creator of it. So what does mind understand? Your mind understands emotions. When you will say, I love you, it will say, I'm not your dog. Because it understands that what you're trying to say, it's got third eye open. You are so powerful, so powerful. Amazing. Incredible. Last year I came to States to meet one of my students, and I thought he was so busy. It was a Valentine's Day, and the guy was too busy with his job, and they said, I thought, oh, well, he's going to be tired, so I'm going to eat something, so I'll go into kitchen and heat something up. So I slipped and broke my leg. Painful? Yes, of course. But that was the moment. That was opportunity for him to actually see in reality what the sound can do. So the doctors, as usual, prescribe, painkillers and sleeping aids and everything, but nothing will work on me, nothing. The only thing will work that he plays. He plays, and then only I can go to sleep. So we had a concert every night, 5 months. Sound is so powerful. Please, just look into the sound. The track I'm going to play for centuries. This track done wonders. It gave people confidence. Those who wanted to get someplace, it lifted them up. It will give you everything because you are the master. If you want to avoid the disaster from your life, if you truly want to heal yourself, if you do not want to be in trouble of any sort, I tell you one thing, hang on to this. I'm going to play something from ancient India. You go to psychologist, you do co-pay, and somebody's listening to you for half an hour, and then insurance and all of those things. You can do that to yourself. Just be honest. Have you spoken to yourself? Ever? Not like my nose, should I get surgery? Not like I'm too big or too small. Not like that. Have you ever celebrated yourself? If you haven't, start it from today. And I'm going to help you. Playing this track from Yogic India is called Rag Tanasari. This converts. This is a monster. It eats your stress and gives you an outcome called success. Whatever you will touch turns into gold. But be careful what you touch. Don't touch your bread because you can't eat gold. So don't be greedy and let this mantra do wonders. So I'll be mixing lot of traditions in this. Some from 500 years ago from Hindu traditions. Within Hindus, there are so many traditions. I'm going to bring all of them. Tibetans, Jains, all of them. Because this is not about God. This is about you and your smile. If you're happy, then we got it. We got everything. Try to smile. Thank you. Try to smile. And more you will smile, more you will remember me, because your smile is the mantra, is a miracle. You can't smile fake. You can't. You have to be real and true to yourself. You're looking for true healing, and here we go. The composition from ancient India is a Rag Tanasari. Rag Tanasari Mahla Pehla कैसी आरती होए, कैसी आरती होए, कैसी आरती होए, भव खंडना तेरी आरती। अनहता शब्द वाजंत बेरी, कैसी आरती होए, कैसी आरती होए। गगन में थाल रव चंद दीपक बने, गगन में थाल रव चंद दीपक बने, तारका मंडल जनक मोती, तूप मान लो पवन चवरो करे, सगल बन राय पुरंत ज्योति, कैसी आरती होए, कैसी आरती होए, भव खंडना तेरी आरती। अनहता शब्द वाजंत बेरी, कैसी आरती होए, कैसी आरती होए। सहस तव नैन न नैन है तोहे को, सहस मूर्तन न एक तोही, सहस पद विमलन न एक पद गंध बिन, सहस तव गंध गिव चलत हो, कैसी आरती होए, कैसी आरती होए, भव खंडना तेरी आरती। अनहता शब्द वाजंत बेरी, कैसी आरती होए, कैसी आरती जानन सब मह जानन होए गुर साखी जो ते परगट होए जो तिस पावै सो आरती होए कैसी आरती होए कैसी आरती होए पाव खंडना तेरी आरती अनहता शब्द वाजंत पे कैसी आरती होए कैसी आरती होए पर चरण कवल मकरंद लोभेत मनो अन दिनो मोहे आही प्यासा कृपा जल दे है नानक सारंग को हुए जाते तेरे नाए वासा कैसी आरती होए कैसी आरती होए पाव खंडना तेरी आरती अनहता शब्द वाजंत पे कैसी आरती होए कैसी आरती Please look into the sound side. It's amazing to have a music, but look into the sound, the other side of the coin, and I hope you'll contemplate, you'll think about that what you said, how you said, and more you will feel that and focus on it, more you will configure. This is what was called Nad Yoga, the yoga of sound. Be a communicator within you. I wish you incredible smile and a healthy life. Be happy. And thank you so much for your blessings. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us at Millennium Stage. For more information about the upcoming Millennium Stage programming, please visit us online at our website or on Facebook. We ask at this time that you would head towards the back of the seating area so we can safely clear the area. If you would like to meet with the artists, you can do so at the back of the house. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening at the Kennedy Center. Again, at this time, we ask that you would head towards the back of the stanchions so we can clear the area.